man falsely claimed to be German. Upon confirming he was Jewish, German soldiers immediately took him away for processing. Amid the crowd, he swiftly removed his red scarf and destroyed his ID. Soon, German soldiers arrived to interrogate him. Speaking fluent German, he claimed to be a German who had escaped from the Soviet Union. The soldiers couldn't tell the difference, so they took him to the officer. This way, he could distinguish truth from lies. The officer asked for his parents' names, but he forgot to add them. The grim-faced officer offered to help resolve his lie and embraced him. Suddenly, a commotion erupted as the Germans captured a Soviet officer. A language barrier sparked a heated argument. He volunteered to translate. When the Germans learned Stalin's son was among the prisoners, the soldiers went wild with excitement. They credited his efforts and took him for photos. Later, the Germans escorted him to headquarters. His disguise was flawless. Some German soldiers even lowered their guard. Suddenly, a prisoner shouted his name. It was his former arch-rival. This rival publicly exposed his Jewish identity. But the German soldiers couldn't understand his accusation. They ordered him to translate. He lied, claiming he didn't know his rival, and raised his hand to slap him. The soldiers were highly satisfied. The rival lunged to strike him back, but was restrained by the soldiers. He fainted from fright, but he won the Germans' trust and became one of them. Together, they captured a Soviet position and seized the enemy's radio. He was translating the radio transmissions. But in the next instant, all his comrades were struck down by a sniper. He had no choice but to defect to the Soviets. He contacted the Soviets via radio and ran toward their lines. He raised his hands high in surrender. Seeing this, the Soviet soldiers halted their attack and raised their hands in response. Just then, German soldiers suddenly charged out, mistaking him for someone seeking revenge for his comrades. They gave chase. The colonel learned of this and asked him who their enemy was. He said it was the Soviets, but the colonel shook his head. They weren't the real enemy.